10 days trip? Let's see how the itinerary looks like. Trekking for minimum 3 hours every day, meditation sessions daily, visiting the neighboring villages, crossing meandering water streams, exploring lakes and sarovars and hot springs, adventure trips for the mighty hearts, and a promise of good night's sleep in a hilly resort. Of course, not to forget, picnic next to the river with fresh fruits, and visit to apple farms, plucking apples and savoring them fresh. All in all, it seems like a body-mind cleanse vacation. There is some therapeutic aspect of it which strikes a chord in both of us, and we decide to take 10 days off from work. Something which we have not done in a very, very, very long time. We are going to Himalayas. I've been, as I call Renee. Okay. And Renee strained her ear on the other side of the phone, waiting to hear more. Sahil and I are so keen to take this trip to the Himalayas. It was an impromptu decision and I'm so excited, and we are leaving in 2 days. Wow, that's great news. I'm sure you will have loads of fun, but hey, just don't stay there forever as monks. All the best. Very funny. Of course, we will have loads of fun. Talk to you soon. The idea of going on a trek in Himalayas feels like a sense of spiritualism, peace, and a sense of achievement. Achievement, of course, for someone who has never been excessively involved in physical activity. Yet, it seems like it will be a soothing experience. Soothing for the mind and spirit. And as I start picking up pieces of life, bit by bit, this seems to be the first on my agenda. We have packed our bags and ready to leave. Peace and calm are in the air as I think of this prospect. Just what I need. We take the flight out of Heathrow. It's a long 13 hours flight with 2 connections. As we take a taxi to our hotel, I'm feeling serene calm already. I guess there is something about the hills. The villages on the way, the air smelling good, and the water trickling in the distance, all are adding to the beauty of the hills. Finally, we reach our hotel and it is very late at night. Perched on one of the hilltops, in the most exquisite surroundings, is our beautiful abode for the next 10 days as promised in the itinerary. The hotel is looking beautiful from the outside, but there is complete darkness around it. Aren't hilly areas like that? A bit dark, lesser activity? This is no different. I try to console myself. Are you sure we are in the same place we booked? Sahil seems genuinely concerned. Yes, the hotel is exactly the same. See, I'm sure the place is a beauty like the photos in the itinerary. I guess we will come to know about it in the morning. I seem to pacify him. Thankfully, as we take the keys to our room, we are pleased with the cozy ambience. On the other side of the room are huge windows. So I'm hoping the views will be good from here in the morning. I wake up in the morning and walk towards the window hoping to catch a good view. Lo behold, the beauty of Himalayas peeps right into my window. I have never seen the hills so up and close. I rush to the balcony to take a broader view. I'm in the midst of Himalayas, perched on one of the peaks. I feel on the top of the world. I feel I could extend my hand out and touch the peak. Sahil, wake up. What? I'm on holiday. Let me sleep. Please get up. Open your eyes and look out the window. Lazily, Sahil opens his eyes and immediately rubs them. twice, thrice. Lazily, Sahil opens up his eyes and immediately rubs them. Twice, thrice. Whoa, what is this place? You see, we missed the total beauty of it as we came in the night. How could we not figure out the majestic Himalayas looming in the background? And you were so skeptical about the location of the resort, by the way. Now look, how the Himalayas are welcoming us. I cannot contain my excitement anymore. Sahil just stands there, taking it all in. It has taken almost 10 minutes for Sahil to speak again. We are so excited, peaceful, that it's a different feeling altogether. We start looking at our itinerary and the day ahead. Art of Living as Shown by the Himalayas is the name of the itinerary we are taking. We check the timings. First thing for today is a trek, a sacred walk, and advice on health, fitness and diet. This is a trek being organized in just an hour for 15 odd people. We will be taken through meandering lakes, hills and waterfalls. Now, if you don't want to miss it, then you better hurry up. Okay, I will. Let's go. We managed to reach the starting point just in time. The guide is standing at the far end of the crowd, addressing all of us. He's a sturdy man, strong built, flowing grey hair up to the shoulders, fair. Something extraordinary about him. It is hard to miss, but hard to define. Alas, you've come. Let's start. Stunned, we look at his face for visible hints of what he means, but could not find any. He has an intense gaze and he smiles as we start walking behind him. The walk, the hills and the little streams of water. And not to forget wide green expanses. It looks surreal to me. I've never been on a trail like this one, and I've never experienced something like this. The beauty is exquisite, out of this world. At some points, the walking path is so narrow that we are skeptical. But he pushes us to go on and carry on. We are in awe of bigger, magnificent, splendid mountains as we see them closely. Our guide starts to speak. These mountains, they stand tall, guarding us against our own thoughts. And it feels like I'm on a journey. With you all? Life is a journey, inwards and outwards. It seems like we are on a transformational experience. To some of us, it may seem one isolated experience. But the more I am finding myself at peace, I feel this experience is timeless, breathtaking, and fascinating. This is just one mystical spot for a journey within. He's talking to all of us, but seems he's talking to each of us separately. It is almost afternoon and we've gone past a few villages. And now I'm walking on this narrow path, holding on to a piece of rock, as on the other side, it is very steep. As I look down slowly, I'm almost stunned, so steep, and a stream is flowing with full force below us. As I try to hold on to a sturdy-looking rock, I seem to have lost my balance, although for a split second. But he swiftly catches my hand strong and says, "Don't lean on that rock. That looks like a strong one, but isn't. Come on now." Looking bewildered, I hold his hand and immediately cross the gap between rocks, and then I catch a glimpse of that piece of rock being swept away in the stream due to a strong current. He carries on talking to me. A wall which gets easily swept away in a storm is a wrong wall to lean on. He pauses and then continues. A wall that will support you no matter what is the wall you wish to lean on. He offers a seemingly innocent piece of advice. I look at his face, trying to make out the true meaning of his words and the commotion it is stirring inside me. I just stand there for a moment and acknowledge the realms of mystic this experience is opening up for me. But how do we find that wall from time to time? In different places, how do we find that support constantly? I don't know how these words are forming up, but somehow I'm asking the questions which perhaps all of us think at some point or the other. You always have your wall within you. It is in you. You just need to be aware of it. You always get the message whether the action you are taking is right or wrong for you. Listen to it often. That's all. He offers, looking at me right in the eye. Something somewhere is stirring in me. Time is just standing still. And I'm no longer scared of circumstances. I'm always guided. Something has changed within me forever. As we now start walking towards the hotel, he continues to show the little hidden paths, offering words seemingly innocent. Yet each and every word from his mouth is having a deep impact on all of us. As we walk behind him, we are feeling as if the world is looking brighter and clearer, and now we can see the hotel. The trek has indeed ended on a tranquil note. We feel instantly pampered with a sumptuous, nutritious dinner and a warm bed. As I look by the bedside, a hot cup of cocoa awaits us with a simple note. Have a good night. There's more to look out for in the morning. I'm sure the note is handcrafted by a guide who has left us awestruck for most of our day today. Sahil and I knowingly smile. My mind races to the day's events, and then Sahil and I relish the moments as we sift through the photos clicked in the day. The first day at the Himalayas has been so soulful. I have something tranquil flowing inside me, it seems. This is Neeti Keswani signing off. Stay tuned for loads of inspiration coming your way, same time next week. Thank you.